I uploaded my very first YouTube video in June of 2006. So this year, for the 20th anniversary of Jack's Films, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we played a little bingo to some of my older videos? My old sketches and music videos and parodies and some yais and whatnot. And that's what we're going to do tonight, and not just tonight, but pretty much throughout the year of 2026. These are just some of the spaces on the bingo card. So let's get started. Go ahead and fill out your free space. If you want to join us live, figure it the fuck out. All right. We're going to start tonight with maybe my first ever viral video on YouTube. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. That's right. We're going to start with the WTF blanket Snuggie parody, uploaded 17 years ago. Now, there are going to be some jokes and some moments that haven't aged very well because this video did come out in 2009. So before we get started, go ahead and mark. Oh, quality is definitely under 720p for sure. Video's at least 10 years old. Go ahead and mark those spaces. Someone said the thumbnail sucks ass. It does. That's not even a thumbnail. This is before I knew how to make a thumbnail. This is before I knew what thumbnails were. Oh shit, there's no thumbnail. Terrible crop. Awful. All right, go to your bingo cards. Oh no, I got corrupted. Oh no, they're turning into a penis. They're turning into a penis. I need a new card. This is going along very well. Can you guys please take this seriously? Shit, I lost a space. Man, fuck off. I had to get a new card and I lost the one space I had, 10 plus years old. That's fine. But also go ahead and mark thumbnail sucks. Isn't there a dog in the ad? I don't know if, I actually don't remember if there's a dog in the first one. Did I make 3 or 4? I mean, at least 3. I may have made a 4th one. Oh yeah, I did make failure pants. Jesus, forgot about that. Oh shit, a re-upload's got 221K. Oh shit, look at this. The WTF blanket Snuggie parody, 100K views. Good job, Vito Man 12. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Before we get started, let's look at this video. This was uploaded January 22nd, 2009. Almost 26 million. Oh no, you can buy the t-shirt. I'm terrified to see what that link. Oh yeah, the link doesn't, yeah, the link is no longer, yeah, it's a dead link. That's no longer a fucking link. Look at this description. Featured on CNN, College Humor, and Today's Big Thing. I don't remember what Today's Big Thing is. I don't know what that is. That's no longer a thing. Today's Big Thing. The Creepy Dad song was something I wrote in GarageBand. What a loser. Why would you write that? Why would you fucking write that in there? Does that count as Jack doesn't remember this? Because I don't know what Today's Big Thing is. Would we count that as Jack doesn't remember this? Oh, and wrote the music. Fuck. Go to your god. Go to your bingo cards. Go ahead and mark wrote the music in this. We're going to leave out Jack doesn't remember this for now. As much as I want to like mark spaces on my bingo card, we're going to leave that out because that's the description. That's different. Wait, would that be an old dated reference though? You know what? For College Humor alone, mark old dated reference in the description. Yeah, go ahead and mark old dated reference just for the description alone before we even start the fucking video. Please remember the year is 2009. Okay, it's the start of 2009. The iPhone is still this brand new technological miracle. People are still figuring out Twitter. The world was different in 2009. And YouTube videos all looked like this. What's the quality of this? Yeah, 360p. 360p is the max quality of this video. So it was a different time 17 years ago. All right, here we go. This is going to suck.
Tired of using regular blankets like this asshole? Do they somehow destroy your heating bills? Do you struggle when trying to figure out how to put them on? Are mundane tasks like answering the phone now impossibly difficult?
That text is so... First off, what is the frame rate of this video? And second, this text is so hard to read because it's so blurry. I think I edited this in iMovie and it sucked. Also, my voice is like five octaves higher in 2009 than it is now. Tired of using regular blankets?
Tired of using regular blankets like this asshole? Do they somehow destroy your heating bills? Do you struggle when trying to figure out how to put them on? Are mundane tasks like answering the phone now impossibly difficult? Well, morons, now there's hope with the new What the F blanket. The blanket that'll ruin your sex life.
So this song, the song you're hearing in the background, came from this video. I wrote it for this video. I wrote the dun 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 da 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 da. I wrote that song for this video. It's a .wav file that I think I wrote in this program called Sibelius, not GarageBand. Years before I discovered what GarageBand was, I wrote this in a PC program called Sibelius, and I still use it to this day. 20 years later, I still use. Sometimes for a sponsored, an ad segment, I'll throw this under just to be cheeky. Bum bum bum, ba-da-dum bum bum, ba-da-dum bum bum, and it goes a lot longer too. Like what? Oh shit, I'm wrong. Oh no, I'm wrong. That song I did not write that song for this video. I wrote that song for fucking Handy Pen, which is years before this video. Oh, disregard all of that. Shit, I'm so sorry. Well, anyways, I wrote it in Sibelius, and I wrote it for Handy Pen. And then a few years later, I use it for What the Fuck Blanket. And then 17 years later after that, I still use it. Let's keep going. Let's take it back to the big title reveal. And I love, the text is so hard to read. I must have just learned how to bleep stuff, right? How to bleep bad words, how to bleep out the fuck word.
Morons, now there's hope with the new What the F blanket. The blanket that'll ruin your sex life.
Epic
Now you
joke.
can answer the phone with confidence. Awesome. Help Grandpa enjoy the O'Reilly factor.
I forgot about that. O'Reilly factor? No spin zone. Things that aren't things anymore. I completely forgot about that. Jesus Christ. I wish you could mark dated reference again. Well, if you haven't yet, now you absolutely have to mark dated reference. Oh, that's an old ass reference. God damn.
Spoiler alert, Snape kills Dumbledore. Your dad will blog about how
Snape kills Dumbledore. Another, wow, back to back. There's a hat trick of dated references in this whole tidbit. Sorry, let me take it back to O'Reilly. You're going to hear 3 jokes from almost 20 years ago that would have killed in 2009 and then not so much in 2026. Play.
help Grandpa enjoy the O'Reilly factor. Spoiler alert, Snape kills Dumbledore. Your dad will blog about how comfortable he is.
Your dad will blog about how comfortable. Blog? So, oh, here's one more data joke.
I can't believe a black man's president.
Can't believe a black man's president. Right, a cornucopia of dated ass humor. Isn't that awesome? It just like washes over you, just boom, 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 boom. Would we call that millennial humor? I feel like it's a kind of millennial humor. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge in the chat. Now we can wait on that. Yeah, I don't count it. I think it's early. Okay.
I can't believe a black man's president. The What the F blanket is made of the exact same materials regular blankets are.
Materials. Why didn't I have a better take of that? The What the Fuck blanket is made out of the exact same materials as regular. Like, slurring my words much? I didn't even drink back then. Wait, 2009? I think I may have, like, experimented with drinking, but I didn't like it. So I don't know why I'm, like, dude, that would have done that differently. Wait, listen again.
Blanket is made of the exact same materials regular blankets are.
Same materials, right? Yeah, would have done that differently, which conveniently happens to be a space on your bingo cards. I would have recorded another take in iMovie or GarageBand. I probably recorded the audio in GarageBand and then imported it into iMovie, all on my little MacBook at the start of 2009.
Blankets are, but looks twice as retarded. Basically, it's a robe that you wear back.
2009. 2009. The year was 2009. Go to your bingo cards. Go ahead and mark age like milk. But yeah, definitely mark that. It was 2009. And, you know, there are just some words you just really don't say anymore. I'm actually proud of this one. Jesus Christ, guy. Actually proud of that. Isn't this fun?
Retarded. Basically, it's a robe that you wear backwards. The What the F blanket will turn you into a complete shut-in that never leaves the house. So color a book, drink some tea, and hold a baby. You know, things you couldn't do with a regular blanket. And don't worry, one size fits all. So creepy dads can lie in a seductive pose. With the What the
I'm actually proud of that. No, not at all. The music is very loud in this. I'm just realizing it. Like the music to voice ratio is not good. I really cranked up the volume of the music, the backing track in this infomercial parody compared to the volume. Dog spotted! Oh! Oh! Dog spotted. I didn't even think of that. Dog spotted. Does that count? Absolutely it counts. Not my dog. Don't know whose dog it is, but go ahead and mark it. Why not?
With the what the f blanket, you can take your dog and roast him on an open fire.
I'm proud of that cut.
Ruin your child's self-esteem and wear it in public. Sarah's not getting a date for the prom. Look at her.
It's so mean. She's not getting a date to the prom. Look at her. And what's funny is you can't even tell what Sarah looks like because her face is made up of 9 pixels total because it was 2009 and we were happy with 360p. We didn't even know what that fucking meant. Videos on the interweb, that was a miracle in 2009. We were happy with what we got. I went in on poor Sarah here. I'm sorry.
Public. Sarah's not getting a date for the prom. Look at her. So whether you're reading the obituaries or viewing scrambled porn.
Wait, wait, hold on. Real quick. Go ahead and mark funny joke. Oh, I have it. I didn't realize I had it. Go ahead and mark funny joke because that caught me off guard. I forgot about that.
Obituaries or viewing scrambled porn or clogging your arteries.
Let's take it back a little bit. I forgot about scrambled porn.
Sarah's not getting a date for the prom. Look at her. So whether you're reading the obituaries or viewing scrambled porn or clogging your arteries or telling a racist joke, you will look like a tool.
Look like a tool. That's very, dare I say, millennial humor. I feel like that's a very millennial thing. That like so-and-so looks like a tool. I think that's very millennial, right? What is scrambled porn? Oh my God. Never have I felt more old than at this moment. Multiple people in the chat said, what's scrambled porn? Oh, it's a wonderful thing that's no longer relevant because TVs operated differently. Oh my God. The mere fact that so many people don't know what scrambled porn is means that that joke is absolutely millennial coded. Go ahead and mark millennial humor. Even if the scrambled porn thing doesn't float your boat. I would already mark that with the Tool reference. Not the band Tool. That was just more like just calling someone a tool, which I do a lot in my older videos, by the way. You'll see that reoccur and come up multiple times in our fun little 20th anniversary retrospective. I call a lot of things and people tools and toolish, which I think is kind of a millennial thing. Basically, scrambled porn is when you're on the television and you're trying to watch channel, 148, and it's like Skinemax, or it's the porn channel, but you didn't buy that cable channel. Like you don't have access to that channel, and so you just get like the white static. But every now, if you adjust the rabbit ears, oh, is that a nipple? Like you see like little remnants. That's scrambled porn. And now you learned something today. And I sort of took that that punchline. I feel like I kind of stole that from an old SNL bit, an old Saturday Night Live sketch, where I think it's Rachel Dratch. She plays like a Mary Poppins figure. And it ends with her saying, well, I'm going to go upstairs and watch scrambled porn.
Good night, Master Kyle. If you need me, I'll be in the living room watching scrambled porn.
And it fucking knocked my socks off. It was just one of those like, that's a really fucking... So I'm so sorry, SNL writers and Rachel Dratch. I feel like I may have lifted that moment for this video just because the phrase scrambled porn is so funny to me. So I had to, I had to do that. So go ahead and mark Jack has a story for this because I just ranted about a story about Rachel Dratch and scrambled porn. This fucking rules. Look at all these bingo spaces from this one old ass video from '09.
Your arteries or telling a racist joke, you will look like a tool. Believe it or not, some dumbasses have paid as much as
Can barely read that, brother. I can't read. I can read the $59.95 and the phone number. I can't read any of that text. God damn, the internet was a different beast back then, and we were so happy. We were more than happy with this. Sorry, it's just this is such a time capsule.
A tool. Believe it or not, some dumbasses have paid as much as $60 for the what the f blanket, which kind of makes me want to scream. Available in blueberry, mint, and blood flavors. Call now and receive a free flashlight? Why would you need a flashlight with your blanket? And she doesn't even need it. Look, you can see the text from here. She's reading it in broad daylight. What the Damn it. Side effects of the what the f blanket include, but are
this
not
part.
limited to heart failure, herpes, social awkwardness, never getting laid, looking like a dick, super herpes.
So that, I feel like that, just the scrolling, the credits like text, took me way too long to figure out because I was using such limited video editing software. It's either iMovie or Final Cut, but I feel like it's so minimal, the editing here. It has to be iMovie. In iMovie circa, late aughts, you're very limited to things like sizing the text, positioning the text, where to place it and frame it, shadow placement, stroke placement. So this took me forever. Like, I need that part in the infomercial where we go over all the side effects and symptoms or, whatever. I needed that. And this video hinged on this effect. I was so dead set. I'm like, I couldn't do the video without this stupid bit because I had I had the super herpes joke. Haha, so funny. I needed that, right? Did keyframes exist back then? They sure didn't in iMovie 2009, to the best of my knowledge. No, you couldn't make text move the way you wanted to. You couldn't make anything move the way you wanted it to in iMovie. Keyframes, no. If you wanted to animate something, I had to pretty much do fucking stop motion in iMovie to make things move the way I wanted them to. And then when Final Cut came, that rocked my goddamn world. Like, oh my God, I can finally make text come in from the side. I could never do that before. It was like discovering the light bulb for the first time. It was that night and day. iMovie is why a lot of YouTubers ended up using PowerPoint to animate. No shit. So okay, that makes me feel validated that so many people share my frustrations or the frustrations I had a zillion years ago with iMovie. Oh my, I swear to you, I had to basically do video stop motion, and that'll come up later, not in this video, but that will come up in certain videos because that was the only way I knew how to do something. Anyways, who cares? All right, super herpes.
Herpes, social awkwardness, never getting laid, looking like a dick, super herpes. The what the f blanket. Just give up.
Hell yeah. I don't remember any of the rest of that song. That was a jump scare listening to the rest of the Hello Daddy creepy song. I didn't remember any of that. All I remember is Hello Daddy. And then there's something about game of catch in the backyard. What the fuck was that? It's time for a timeout? What the fuck was I saying? You deserve a spanking. That's something I would, yeah. What the fuck? I don't remember that, which is good for you guys, because guess what? I don't remember that. Go ahead and mark that. We have like 50 bingos now. Let me give some subs real quick. Let's see what we have here. We have Dog Spotted, quality under 720p, free space, I Have a Story, videos at least 10 years old.
That's a bingo.
Our first ever Jax Films 20th anniversary bingo. React About, what do you think of the What the Fuck blanket? Be sure to credit the creators when reacting to content that isn't yours. Again, I'm sorry, Rachel Dratch. I'm so sorry to the SNL writers. I'm so sorry, but scrambled porn is such a good phrase. I had to steal it. It's such a good phrase. I'm going to go upstairs and watch scrambled porn. It's just so good. And it really tickled my funny bone 17 years ago.
We also played bingo to the sequel, the WTF Blanket 2. And you can watch that over on my Patreon. Link in the description below. Here's a clip.
You're a toolbox. Millennial joke. Go ahead and mark millennial humor. I have a bingo.
New what the f blanket. The blanket that'll ruin your sex life. Now you can answer the phone with confidence. Awesome. Help Grandpa enjoy the O'Reilly factor. Spoiler alert, Snape kills Dumbledore. Your dad will blog about how comfortable he is.
I can't believe a black man's president.
The what the f blanket is made of the exact same materials regular blankets are, but looks twice as retarded.